day I was born.
And testing 1, 2. Here we go.
That my audio mic?
Testing 1, 2. Test. 2-second delay. Okay, good. So there we go. So 4-second delay. Do that again. Oh no, it's 2. Okay, yeah. So we actually have audio now. We actually have audio, and I mean it's working. And always get the talent if you have them before, girls. Get them to go landscape, because now you have this as opposed to.
Yeah, always want people.
Yeah. So, and what this does is it makes you look more like a not just a radio station, but you look like a TV station.
So now the question on the broadcast is, let's say either I went out in the hall or you went out in the hall with her phone and you put the headphones on. What I'm interested in is trying to see if we can actually show the show. So we can there's no one here, so if you go down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we could actually do a quick little interview about the.
Want to do a 5-minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
About we can, like I said, we can do this. So what I want to do, you understand what I'm trying to do, right? So I'm gonna at least before you go, I just realized something. Correct. Okay. There is no such thing. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I do want to be realist in saying that normal is a relative thing, because the only thing that's constant is change. And change is one of those things that we have to acclimate to, because if we, for whatever reason, try to continue to force a status quo, and that status quo is shifting and it's a moving sand, then we're pushing a rock up a hill. I am thinking about the Greek mythological character, I want to say Prometheus, that would push a rock up a hill over and over again, and it kept rolling back down on him. Well, that's what happens when we try to keep the status quo. when we try to keep things exactly the way they are and be unwilling to accept change. So we've got to get to a place where we are testing, we are doing the things that we need to do with regard to social distancing, because the virus doesn't go in a little closet and get packed away. Can it die out like the SARS and MARS virus did? Absolutely. But we don't know that because we know it's a novel virus, right? So here's a couple of thoughts. You can continue to wear a mask, you can continue to socially isolate, and if in fact you are one of the vulnerable community, that's a smart thing to do. If you are relatively healthy, if you are in fairly good shape, then you have one directive only. Because you're not going to live the rest of your life sitting behind your computer at your house. You're not going to do that. And if you want to do that, well, good luck, good for you. I hope you're independently wealthy. The vast majority of us have to get off our asses and go to work. That is part of what I'm saying. The way to do this is start building your immunity. Learn about how you alkalinize your system. Learn about how you set up the gut fauna in your gut so that your body becomes a formidable, weaponized tool when it comes to protecting yourself. Now, how does that work? Well, it's not that difficult, but it is going to take a little bit of time. That's why if you haven't started doing this, here are a couple of suggestions. Now, I am going to say in the matter of a disclaimer, because I have operated as a health and wellness practitioner, that the information that I'm about to provide is not designed to treat, cure, or diagnose any disease or illness. Now, having made that disclaimer, here's a couple of things that you can focus on. The first is, be sure to test your pH. There's a little test strip, you can get it at any Whole Foods, you can order it online, test your pH. When you test your pH, it's either going to be acidic or alkaline. Now, the alkaline scale is from 0 to 14, so 7 is neutral. Anything below 7 is acidic, anything above 7 is alkaline. So what we want to do is we want to alkalinize our system. So ideally, if you stop eating acidic foods, what are the acidic foods? The acidic foods are sugars, and more sugars. And it's in everything, unfortunately. So, sugar is a big acidifier. Alcohol is a big acidifier. Tobacco is a big acidifier. Stress, emotional stress acidifies your body. When your body is acidic, you are essentially like a petri dish, ready to welcome pathogens. Pathogens like bacteria, like the virus that we have floating around, like cancer, like the inflammation that causes arthritis, like all of these different illnesses, the vast majority of them start with inflammation in the body, and the way that inflammation begins is by eating acidic foods. So, alkaline foods are things that are like cruciferous vegetables, right? Or like broccoli, cauliflower, avocados, incredibly alkalinizing. Olive oil over canola. Canola is poisonous. I don't even want anybody to drink that stuff. Don't do it. It's absolutely bad for you. All those saturated fats are going to increase your cholesterol and cause some issues. So when you're alkalinizing, you want to make sure that you bring down the acidic foods that you're drinking. If you're drinking any kind of sodas with artificial sweetener, stop. If you're drinking any kind of sodas or high fructose corn syrup juices, stop. Then start focusing on dark green leafy vegetables. Go get a protein powder, a dark green protein powder. Take that every morning. It's not the best tasting stuff in the world, but what it will do is alkalinize your body. So if you can take those steps over the course of a month, you can test your pH. Once you test your pH, you'll be able to determine that you are in fact alkaline. And once you are alkaline, your body is weaponized. Now, when you go out and that virus comes in your system, the minute you absorb it, swallow it into your gut, so to speak, you kill it immediately. It doesn't have a way to grow. And that is going to be your absolute best way to avoid this endemic, because it's not going to go away that easily. And going and locking yourselves inside for the next, who knows how long, foreseeable future till there's a so-called vaccine. Have we found a vaccine for the common cold yet? Yes or no? The common cold is a virus. Okay, the reason we don't find a vaccine is because every time it goes into somebody's body and they communicate it to somebody else, it's different than when it went in. So it keeps reinventing itself. It's different versions of itself. That's what viruses do. So, having said that, I hope this has helped. I hope you were able to extract a little information from this. This has been a Edge Radio Network Health Moment. We thank you for listening and stay connected. The Edge Radio Network, 1540 AM and 101.7 FM here in Houston and globally on the World Wide Net at edgeradionetwork.com. I went a little longer because I saw you all struggling.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it, and when we started, I was like, I'm having a signal flow issue, and I just figured out what it was when I came back in. So we should be getting Vanessa's iPhone into here. We are. Good. But we're not actually hearing anything from the room in here. Now, I might be able to do it with sort of active workaround if I actually had the stuff on here. But what is I using today? Because there's no input for this. This has no microphone input from here. So if I'm trying to think about this. If I go ahead and run audio from here over to the mixer, if I have a open space there, I think I might. So you have to run like a four prong into the back of that mixer to create a source. That PC2 source, there are, because there are still some channels left, like that last one on the one next to the phone right there, Vanessa. You see that? Yeah, that's open. Those, in fact, those two are open. Well, those are sources. I need an output at a line level over here. So at this level here. So what I need to do. I could. So you could steal. Just for I could steal the monitor audio. Is that monitor audio coming? No, that monitor audio is coming off of the original PC that we were using, so that won't work. So her audio from her phone source is not. We're good. That's good. And you can hear me. No. I can. The audio from hers is coming to the studio, so they can talk. Right now, if we use this one, they could talk. However, they couldn't hear the conversation. They can't hear each other. The Zoom can't hear the remote caller. That phone cannot hear what's going on. Oh, okay. And that's because we don't actually have a microphone going. So they could hear if we simply had a mic. I have a mic that is what it would be kind of shaky. Not the audio wouldn't be perfect, but it would be audio. That would be kind of short. The thing is, I don't have it here. I wrote down. If we have an adapter, we could try that mic. Because we have one of those mics right there that's on the producer desk in the back. Yeah. But we need to have something that would adapt from into that. Yeah. So I mean, ideally we would use another Focusrite, but we've used all the ones around here. Those aren't exactly cheap.
Yeah, no, we just need an adapter, because it's a simple thing. Because what I had plugged in there originally was just this deal right here, just an outside sound source. So let me look at it, let me go down and look and see if I have anything in the car. I know I don't have that mic, because I just looked at it last night, and I thought to myself, I don't need this, so that's why I don't have it. Yeah, I need to get. So, I'm gonna, in the meantime, I'm gonna give you guys my jump drive, and there's some stuff that we could transfer over. Like, I wanted to check and see about youth music services as well. In fact, Vanessa, on that jump drive right there, can you pull it over to that computer, because there's music and video on there, just so you can download it on that hard drive and see if you can see how the music transitions people will.
If you're live right now, you probably don't want to be. You just go to broadcasting soon.
Yeah, but it's flat.
Yeah, just do your broadcasting soon. Here.
Flat.
Where's your broadcasting soon?
Right here. It's flat.
Why is it black? Oh, wait, here.
Because we out.
Oh, because we pulled the. Okay, yeah, let's never. Yeah, always transfer the files over. When you guys move it. But that's an important one.
You know what files is?